Hello, hello. Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome to Friday Sews. I'm Stephanie. Welcome to my sewing room, and it's Friday Sews. Friday's the time for us to have a chat, catch up. A little bit of sewing, a little bit of life, lots of fun things to share. My first fun thing is exciting news. A little backstory, I made my granddaughter's first communion dress. It was beautiful, it turned out wonderful, and she looked amazing, and she wanted a dress that was inspired by an online dress. Not a pattern, but an online dress. And I found a pattern that I thought would make a dress that looked like the inspiration dress, and oh my gosh, it does. And I never did show you the inspiration picture and my granddaughter picture, so I want to show that now. Didn't it turn out a lot like that picture? Okay, so that's old news because that already happened. But the new news is she was contacted by someone from church, my daughter, and said Father wanted my granddaughter to wear her first communion dress to church on Father's Day and spread petals down the aisle. I don't know what that's about. It sounded really cute. I think she's not going to be the only little girl, but to wear that dress again, to have a reason to wear that dress again. So love, very excited. I will share a picture. If they let us take a picture, I will share a picture of that. But how cute, she gets to wear it again and be the center of attention, which she just absolutely loves. Even if there's 10 little girls, she will feel like she is the center of attention. They were just here yesterday, and oh my gosh, they bossed us all around. And I'm going to get to sewing in a second, but I just have to tell you, she turned my whole living room into a grocery store and diner, and she made little signs everywhere, and now they're gone, and I can't take these signs down. They're so cute. One of them was on my hallway door, and it said employees only. Like, don't go back there. She asked me how to spell everything, so they're really good signs. Anywho, she's 9. No, she's 8. One of those two. Okay, so that was fun sharing Sessa's dress, and she gets to wear it again. Now, I am wearing my make, and I have a lot to say about this. It's so cute. Okay, first off, here's a picture. I love this dress. It is so cute. So here's how this dress happened. This is what you're here for, right? To talk about sewing. I was asking myself, what do I want? What do I want to make? And I wanted to make a t-shirt dress, just something super easy, fast, and that would use up some of my fabric that I had that I only ordered 2 yards. So it's not enough for a big long dress or anything, and I just wanted to use it. I originally was going to make a top, but I wanted to make a t-shirt dress. So this is the fabric. And I got this online, and I'm going to put a link to it because I can't remember which store it was. But I just love this fabric, and I want it in my closet. So I thought I'll make a t-shirt dress. Now, I have a t-shirt dress, too, actually, that I made from a pattern. And I'm going to show that pattern because I forgot to get it out. Show that pattern. And that's where this started. Not from that pattern, but that's where from that pattern. And it evolved. So the 2 dresses I made, I'm going to show now. Oh my gosh, I can't remember when I made these. I love them, especially like the softer knit one. It's just so casual, wear it with flip-flops, and I actually had somebody yell across the parking lot, "Cute dress!" when I had that on. And I'm like, I wanted to yell, "I made it!" I didn't, but I said thank you. So I knew I liked this pattern. So I tried on the dress, and I may have been a little smaller. It fit fine, but it wasn't loose enough. So I thought, well, I'll make it from that pattern, but I'll cut it a little bigger. And I did. Also, this fabric is more of a t-shirt knit, and that one was way more stretchy. So I knew it was going to need a little more anyway. Kind of figuring that out the hard way. So I made up the dress, and I decided, I don't know, I wanted to find out that didn't come out right. I like to try the dress before I sew the dress. So I did the shoulder seams and I basted the sides, and then I tried it on and I loved it just as is, like nothing else. And so I thought, well, I don't even want pockets as much as I love pockets, because it's just got a nice smooth line, and I don't want to turn it into something bumpy when it was just so flattering. Just skimmed my figure and didn't show. It was just perfect. So I thought, I'll just sew it up. I'm gonna sew it up. So I sewed it up. I sewed up the sides, and then I put in the neckline, and I thought, I'm going to do short sleeves. So all I did was serge the sleeve and turn it under and twin needle around. And then I did the same with the hem, and the dress was done. And I loved it. So I'll show you that. I love how this turned out. It just fits great. It feels great. I didn't put pockets because I didn't want it to be bumpy right there. I thought it was too short, but it might not be. But I'm thinking of putting a little trim on the bottom and maybe a little treatment on the sleeves. I was also thinking maybe a pocket or two right here. Is that too much? So I don't know. I'm gonna take a look, but it fits great and it feels great. Super, super comfy. Love this fabric. Okay, I want to tell you a little story. Are you here for the stories? Because I can't stop myself. I used to watch, I don't know, it was some kind of, like, kind of like before HGTV, but it kind of like that kind of a channel where it had all kinds of crafty sewing. I used to watch Susan Calgie sew. I mean, she was such an inspiration to me many years ago. And right probably after her show, there was a show about embellishment. Now this was like full on 80s, coming into the 90s probably, but full on glitz and glamour. Remember the 80s? And this lady would glamp up stuff, like she would embellish. Was her show. It was all about embellishment. And I used to watch it and I'd be like, that purse is cute. Why would you mess with it? Why do you want to put all this stuff on it? And then it would end up even cuter. So every time I thought, no, it's cute, leave it alone. And then she would embellish, and every time I liked it. So I was looking at this dress and I'm like, it is pretty simple and I do love it, and I would wear the heck out of it. T-shirt dress, could wear this shopping, whatever. But then in my mind, I thought, is it too short? No, it's fine. But when I first tried it on, I thought, oh, that's going to be too short when I hem it. And it wasn't, but I sort of already had in my mind to put a trim on the bottom. So I thought of that show and I thought, I'm just going to do it, This dress will go from just a t-shirt dress to something super cute. So I made this little trim. Okay, so it isn't gathered. It's folded. And I've seen okay, so when you're on like Instagram, do you have all these Instagram photos show up where they're doing cool little things, like they're using a paper clip or a fork or all kinds of stuff to get the perfect little turn on this kind of thing? I didn't do any of that. I just used my fingers and I made it. It's not even all the way around, but you would have to really sit there with a ruler to figure that out. I'm just saying. And I hope you don't do that, because I think it's stinking cute. So I made this little ruffle and I put it on the bottom, and I thought it needs to be on the sleeves. So I did try one that didn't work. It just, something about the putting the ruffle on made it pook right here. Without the ruffle, it didn't pook right here, but with the ruffle it did. So right where the pook was is where I decided to start my ruffle. So I did it over, and I didn't do anything special. I just put the same ruffle on here and here. I am in love with this dress. I think I'm gonna wear it every day. So cute, so cute. I was thinking about a pocket. I'm kind of still thinking about maybe a pocket, but I think it just already has so much perfect going on that I think I'm gonna stop now and forgo the pockets. As much as I hate to say no pockets, I think I'm going to say no pockets, because this dress is just so cute the way it is. And I have another piece of fabric up there from the same shopping haul that now I want to do. It's stripes, but it's so cute. I want to do the same thing. Make the same dress. I don't know. Maybe ruffles, maybe something else. These things just happen, right? I'm in love with this dress. Sometimes they're just better than others. And this was one of the better. Totally better, totally better, totally better. Okay, that is all my sewing. I am definitely working on more. I did my final prototype on my pattern. It is the best one ever. It is worth everything I've gone through to get my hoodie dress pattern to this point. Now I'm finally excited, and I'm going to make one for my daughter so she can be a model for me. And I did buy some new fabric because every time I made this hoodie dress, I didn't show you because it's just too many. I made too many. Every time it's like, oh, I got to tweak this. Oh, I got. So I used up a lot of my stash. So I have a shopping haul for you. Come back Sunday. I bought a lot, and it's going to be great. So when this pattern is in its final coming out party, I will show you some of those prototypes that I used, that I made. It's like they're not as good as the final. The final is the best, and oh my gosh, it's so cute. Okay, so on the life front, we were supposed to take a trip. Our first trip of the year was going to be like in April, maybe end of March, somewhere in there, and we got rained out. And hubby works non-stop. That's why I like to go on these trips, to get him away from work and let him have a little break. And he couldn't go again. I mean, we lost out because of the weather. It was raining and cold, and where we were going was raining and cold. There was no escaping it. It's just not fun to go taking your camper out when it's going to be muddy and cold. And so right then we scheduled a trip that's next week, and we've been planning it. It's on the calendar. I'm looking forward to it so much. But if you'll recall, in my previous Friday sews, I hit a deer and wrecked my car. So it's been in the shop, and we've been getting updates. It's covered by the insurance, and it's going to be glorious, all fixed. But every day there's a part delay. I mean, this whole thing about, things not arriving on time like they used to, is just a real thing. And so they're waiting on a part. The last part is just a small part. The whole bumper's there, everything's there, and it's ready to go. It's all repaired. They're just waiting for a part. So if the part comes in time, we could still take that trip, and if it doesn't, back to the drawing board. Not happy about that. Not happy. But in getting ready for taking a trip, I did something cool to the trailer, and I'm going to do a Trailer Tuesday update Tuesday. So come back if you like seeing things about the trailer. Super cool. So that's basically what I've been up to. How about you? What have you been up to? Do you think my dress is cute, or did I embellish too much? And how do you decide? How do you decide when it's like, it's going to be better? It's going to be better, or do you just say, no, I don't want to mess with it. It already looks good. Because it did look good. So I'd love to know what your thoughts are on adding, and when's enough. And thank you so much for stopping by. I've really enjoyed sharing with you. And what I want to do is leave you with a little tour of my flower garden. Somebody asked for an update on the garden, and I want to leave you with a little tour of the flower garden. I did add some more flowers, and it's looking really good. I've still got a lot to go, and I've got a lot of weeding to do, and it's just the beginning of what it's going to be, hopefully. And then I also want to show you my veggies, because I did plant some. I planted some veggies, and I don't know if I did it right. I don't know if it's going to happen. I don't know if I'm going to kill them. I'm just really enjoying it. There's just something about watering that's very therapeutic. It's nice. And I'm doing my best. We'll see what happens. And my grandkids were here yesterday, and they watered for a little. They were over it pretty quick. On to the next thing. But I want to leave you with that and give you the little tour. So I hope you enjoy that. Please leave a comment. I love the chat. And I will look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks so much for stopping by. Have a great weekend, everybody. Bye now. You're probably gonna ask me what everything is. Okay, I know that's beets. And this one, I don't know. Oh, broccoli. We'll see how that turns out. And then I have room for more stuff here. And then these are all the same. And they are zucchini. Oh, yay. This is some flour. It doesn't look really good, but it's supposed to be good for the garden. I wish I could remember what it was, but it doesn't have a tag. We're gonna plant these somewhere. Not in here, but this is an apple tree. And this is a pear tree, and they're going to go somewhere up in there, which is kind of close to, that's where the tent is that we eat, somewhere up in there. And then here we have, I don't remember. And then this one says, what does it say? Patty Pan. I don't know what that is. I wanted it, whatever it was. Okay, then these are sweet peppers. That was a 6-pack, so I just put them all right there. This is basil. Somebody said to plant the basil near the tomatoes. This was one I already had, and it was just in the house, so it's out here now. And these two were in from the newer. And then somebody said to plant marigold in the garden. So I did. I don't really know why, but there it is.